Once I spend that shit, it's gone, so I don't think twice about no bitch. I fell in love with them SRTs, used to have dreams and play they six.
I just had to talk about it a little bit because people have been memeing on it and just saying,
what the is going on?
I know I usually do a recap at the end of every year, covering everything that happened from influencers to politics to memes. And I'm happy to say that will be coming out. But this September, I just had to talk about it a little bit because people have been memeing on it and just saying,
what the is going on?
every day I'm waking up seeing a new jaw-dropping story across the world. As of recording, we're literally halfway through this month, and Charlie Kirk got assassinated, life was just found on Mars, Nepal overthrew its government, Roblox is getting sued by a YouTuber, Russia's invading Poland, a dead body was found in a music artist's car, and the Epstein files released. If this is 2025, we're not going to survive 2026. I guess we can start off in order with Roblox getting sued by Law by Mike. Roblox has been going through the gutter ever since Schlepp made that exposed video on them. They've been losing billions and getting clowned on by the internet. Having politicians step up to fight against them, then getting sued by a state. I mean, when your game has animations like this, should we be surprised?
Yo. Yo. What the fuck?
The worst, this video will probably get taken down. So on September 1st, Law by Mike dropped a video saying he's suing Roblox and pointed out all the f***ed up things Roblox has yet to address. One of them was the fact that anyone could make an account on the website before 2021 with just a username, password, and birthday. It's the first step for every game company to have you enter in an email at least. This makes it way easier for predators to create some bot accounts and lure some kids off the platform. And also, what happens if you forget your username and password and don't have an email connected to that account? Was your account just blipped from existence forever? He also says that their AI moderation is a failure because groomers always find a way around it. They'll either use some type of secret emoji codes or text in the chat to still get through. Which only makes me wonder, when are these companies gonna realize AI is not built up as much as they thought it was? Now it feels like companies are only becoming unsafer with this AI bullshit. It's almost like removing an actual human being and replacing it with a robot that works half the time was gonna cause problems. But you know they don't care. Roblox does anything for profits. He also exposed that Roblox is lying about how many moderators they have. They try to say they have thousands working around the clock 24/7 to protect kids. But it turns out they only have 3,000 total. And that might seem like a lot, but keep in mind, Roblox has well over 100 million active players a day, which is only growing every day with more kids joining. Those poor employees. I could only imagine how many requests they have to come through a day. It's always worse when you have less too, because you're gonna have employees making mistakes and they probably got some quota from David Baszucki to hit. I can imagine him looking down from above on them and giving an execution order when an employee makes a mistake. Because of all this, Law by Mike said he's now joining Schlepp's lawyer to help sue Roblox, and that anyone who's had a similar experience to Schlepp on Roblox can contact him so we can add them as well too. Right now, Roblox is looking like Thanos after Snap. If they manage to win this, I'm gonna start buying the lottery again because anything is possible. Right after this, the Epstein files officially released to the public. Well, actually, not fully released, just partially. The fact that 33,000 pages being released is only partially makes me sick to my stomach. This was really the devil, bro. How did we live on the same planet as him? But randomly out of nowhere, a government branch decided to force Epstein's estate to release his 50th birthday book, which did indeed expose Trump for signing an inappropriate letter to Epstein. I always wonder how these rich dudes get so freaked out. Their freaky is always 10 octaves above the public. I don't know if I can show the letter, but I'm not gonna risk it because this vid might get taken down. It takes like 2 seconds to find on the internet anyways. The letter itself is a bad drawing of a naked woman's body, with Trump's signature directly on the bottom of it. I feel like in the past, if people heard that a president got exposed for signing a nude letter to a predator, they would assume he would have got impeached by now. Maybe this is just the bar that we've set for the future. They also had a fictional conversation between them on the letter. Aw, they're doing some cute couple role plays, such goals. I'm not gonna lie, two men having a fictional conversation written on a letter has gotta be some form of zest. There is never a time you'd ever see me and my homies do this with each other. At the end of the letter, the last thing Trump wrote is, "A pal is a wonderful thing. Happy birthday, and let every day be another wonderful secret." Well, surely he clarified at least what he meant there.
These rich niggas, man.
Here's Mom.
These rich niggas, man.
I'm starting to notice my house.
This is our president, by the way.
And anybody that's covered me for a long time know that's not my language.
Oh,
Right.
well, I have no reason to say he's lying. I believe him. Moving on. It's crazy because if I'm president and I'm accused of being a predator like this, and I'm saying someone's smearing me with fake signatures and all that, I'm instantly releasing a forensic analysis showing it's fake. Like, I run the country. Give me the best one and get it done in a couple hours. But ever since since he said this, there hasn't been a single beat from him about it. You've had to have some real genius out there to smear Trump with a fake signature 20 years ago knowing he would be president just to use it as blackmail. People are pointing out also he has signatures from the past that look exactly like the one with Epstein, and even ones he signed in 2022 with that exact one. But he's changed up the signature ever since becoming president, which makes you think, is this man really dumb enough to think people won't go back to his old signatures and compare them to see how alike it is? The answer is probably yes. Russia now might invade Poland, so yay, another World War III threat this year. At this point, how many World War III threats are we at this year? Because every month I'm hearing a rumor that the may start up and I'm gonna have to get ready to be drafted. This month, Russia decided to send drones to Poland's airspace, which they say was an accident and they weren't intentionally aimed there. What's up with these governments thinking people in the world don't have brains like them? It's actually disrespectful because they deadass think we're all toddlers and can't tell what's real and what's not. Although nothing was really damaged and the drones turned out to be decoys apparently, Poland was not messing around with these. Word on the street is Poland's moving like the Texas of Europe. They deployed their jets to shoot down the drones because you gotta show dominance. And they also invoked Article 4 of the NATO treaty, which means they're now meeting with all other countries to discuss where further to go with this. All it takes is for them to agree to move to Article 5, and we potentially in them World War III trenches. The military better be able to hold this out with my tax dollars, because that draft is one I will be dodging. I don't care if I gotta act like Timmy from South Park. While a country was attacking another country, Gen Z and the
my
decided
niggas
to
on.
burn down their government. Finally, Gen Z, it's time for us to rise up. I don't know why, but I thought in our lifetime we would never see a government overthrown with all of our modern technology. I thought we was shit. Our generation got a bunch of femboys and furries. Are these the people that are supposed to fight? Like whenever
Speaking
I
of
see footage
furries,
of a government
that's
being
coming up
overthrown,
next.
it's always from the 80s or in black and white. But this all started when in Nepal, the government decided to randomly ban all major social media platforms. And with stuff like this, it's always a buildup. The people there already felt like the government was too corrupt. So this one little thing pushed them to the edge. At first, the protesters started peacefully with people asking the government to change its ways. But then the police started using rubber bullets and tear gas fighting the protesters. The one thing you never do to a peaceful crowd is start firing at them. Because their next and only option is revolt.
Violence,
so all the
nigga.
Gen Z
Violence.
started
You
fighting
respond
back,
peace
getting
with
crowded
violence, and then we gonna
slowly
respond that
adding up
violence
to
with more
war
violence,
until
nigga.
the police couldn't handle it. And in the middle of this revolt,
You think you
for
can get
some
ignorant,
reason,
bitch? We can get even more fucking ignorant.
To witness it all. When all of them
Try
were
me,
and there's no
nigga.
other source, always count on a random British man in Slaney's country reporting it.
Oh, what a good guy. Give him some water and shit. Is this part of the video? I'm guessing.
On second thought, the overthrowing can't be that bad. They gave him water for free. Apparently,
About.
the whole thing was actually very wholesome, other than the government buildings getting burnt down. People were helping each other if they got injuries and driving them to the hospital. People set up stations to give each other food to refuel. And after everything
Real
burnt
niggas.
down and their previous prime minister resigned, they cleaned the street together and are gonna start building
Real
up
niggas.
everything again. In a way, this
Them
is the
niggas
most
tore the
peaceful
street. Them niggas
overthrow
tore down the streets, revolted, destroyed everything, and overthrew their government, and then rebuilt their own city again. Them niggas destroyed it, then rebuilt it themselves. That's real niggas.
government I've ever seen. After all this,
If they was petty enough, they would have made the city fix that shit. But they say, you know what? We caused it. We're gonna do it ourselves. Just cause we got what we wanted, we'll at least help out on some shit. That's real niggas, bro.
Of course, I had
They
to
some
elect
real
new
ass
people
niggas.
in the government, considering all the old government got pushed out. And the place they chose to pick their leader wasn't in person, wasn't through local polling. They elected their new prime minister through Discord. Say what you want about Gen Z, but we get things done in the stupidest possible way ever. New prime minister also would make her the first female prime minister in the country's history. So she got a lot on her plate, but you know what? Good luck to her and the rest of the Nepalian people. You could tell their government was corrupt because sadly there was 72
I hear
casualties just
fucking
in the days of this
stupid
war.
shit
In
every
America, if it
day,
came out
like-
the government offset
And it's so
people on the
sad,
street.
bro. I be hearing stupid shit all the time now. It's like it don't even like what the fuck. It don't be. I still get the what the fuck, but it's like, you know, you get used to it. It's like it's still that what the fuck, but it's like, of course, like of course, like of course.
We would probably have a civil war all over the nation. Moving on, David, who's a single.
The Cowboys trading Micah Parsons to Green Bay.
Packers are
I am not talking about this.
Singer that blew up in the past couple of years.
One thing I'm only gonna say, I do have that nigga song still in my playlist. And I was thinking about it because I looked at it the other day. I was like, should I take this out? But low key, I'm being a hypocrite because I be saying the same shit for R. Kelly and them. The type of nigga I am, I just separate the art from the artist, my nigga. I fuck with the song, even though that song specifically, it's bad looks, it's bad listens too. But it is what it is. I can't go back and say I didn't fuck with the song because then I'm being a hypocrite. Like I wasn't singing that bitch word for word in the back of my mind. Like I was singing that shit every damn day, nigga. Then I'm finna, because I found out, I mean, duh, I should be, but that's not the type of person I am though. I didn't really fuck the nigga in the first place. I just know 3 songs. What the fuck you gonna do? Shoot me? I don't give a fuck. I'm not saying what the fuck he did was right either. That nigga's, he's thorough. He's cooked. That nigga fucked. Good riddance, bitch. Like, I don't give a fuck. With them songs though,
found abandoned on the street and got towed to a local towing yard. It was there for a while when the workers started
good songs, nigga.
bad smell coming from it. And when they called the police found a body in a bag in the trunk. I could not be a cop because
rotten prison though. I'm like,
as soon as it came out, all of his fans were like, it's over. Their favorite TikTok artist turned into OG. But it turns out at the time it got found, he was on tour already for a while. So unless he pulled some mafia type of calls and had someone taken out and left in his trunk,
yeah, like at first it was like, oh, this is set up on some shit. You know, cause niggas are always getting set up, bro. Like niggas don't want to see niggas win, bro. You know how it is. And then it kept getting worse. I don't know like what part they found that was worse, which I ain't gonna lie, I might check out later on. Check out the whole Dave situation. But holy fuck, bro. Which
doesn't make sense if you're trying to hide a crime, but whatever. Then it was pretty much impossible for him to have done the crime. The police also said he's not a suspect, that he's working with them to help. That's gotta be awkward to address to the public, right? Usually artists are addressing scamming allegations or something else, but a murder, that's a little
this
more
nigga was helping them find out the murder, and then he's the one who fucking caught the hit. Like, it's crazy.
Because now we got signs of Marcel's life.
This nigga thought he was clear. He thought he was cool. He was like, yeah, I'm helping them find the hit. Yeah, they'll never know. I'm just gonna lead them on. Fuck no, you're cooked. Whatever you did, they will eventually get to find out, bro.
They say
karma always, you know what I'm
3.2
saying?
to 3.8
It should all go bite your
Whenever I
ass.
see stats like
Bite
this,
your
it's
ass.
always
Bite you in the
crazy.
ass.
It shows our
The fuck
lives are
I'm be
literally
saying.
nothing in the grand scheme of things. I don't even believe the universe is that old for real. Show me some 4K footage that I'll start believing. The scientists found minerals on the rock that can be linked to life-friendly signs, which they match with the ones we have here. It also had elements like carbon, which is linked to microbial life. The problem is, since we're on Earth and nobody's there, we can't fully confirm if it's 100% accurate. We have to manage on the rovers, which always have to break for some reason. But if they confirm it's true, it's the strongest evidence that Mars once had life like us or has life on it now. If they are there, I say we leave them alone.
Yeah,
It
leave
would be
them niggas
kinda
alone,
cool to
bro.
chop it up with the alien.
I don't
and
know
ask
why
me
we
how
be
it's
trying to
going
fuck
on.
with aliens, my nigga. Like, yes, we could benefit from, like, you know, their technology and shit. I feel like low-key, bro, we don't want to fuck with them alien niggas, bro. Because low-key, if them niggas wanted to fuck with us, they would have been fuck with us. Like, leave them niggas alone.
Maybe have a little small
Oh,
session
bro,
and get high,
leave
but
them
we'll just
niggas
drag them into our
alone.
planet
You
and
know
all
what the
the minerals
fucked up
They're
ass
probably
shit
gonna
we
look
need?
at us like, damn.
Please.
I know we're kind of up, but damn, being born a human is crazy.
And for the
I'm
last
saying,
one, that's
like,
probably the most
we're
craziest
fucked.
thing to happen.
Us humans, we're assholes. Please leave them niggas alone. We're gonna try to make them niggas, put them in slavery or some shit. Like, leave them niggas alone, fool.
You've all heard by now. but
Make aliens
political
start paying
commentator
taxes.
Charlie Kirk got assassinated in broad daylight. If y'all know me and my stances, y'all probably already know what I'm gonna say. Political violence is never the answer and
Yeah.
doesn't solve anything. And judging from the reaction and the fallout from it, people are even more split than they already were. You got the dumbest of sides. One side laughing at a man getting gruesomely murdered
Yeah.
in front of hundreds of people, and the other side saying it's a civil war now and it's time to get locked and loaded.
It's time we rise.
Tate tweeting civil war. Don't even live here. Worry about your sex trafficking cases and crypto scams. Stop worrying about our affairs.
What
To me,
the
it looks
fuck?
like if this is the type of president we're setting for political commentators, like for politicians, it's one thing. Even though it's bad too, that's something people more expect is a possibility. Then how far are we gonna go with this? Even though Charlie Kirk is on the more extreme side with stuff he
Yeah.
says, it starts like that, then dwindles down to everyone else. It honestly shows how sad we
Charlie got me one of my most viewed videos on the channel. But I ain't gonna lie, I'm not finna be over here. I know that, like, I don't know the nigga personally. You can't, nobody, like, outside looking in, unless you was in that nigga circle, you don't know that nigga personally. Anybody can say anything on the internet. We know, especially in 2025, people be having personas. Maybe what he believed, I mean, I'm not finna say, yeah, what he believed in wasn't true. He was a fucking politician. Of course, he probably did believe in what the fuck he believed in. Yeah, of course, yeah. But also, at the same time, it's like, you can't, bro. That's a person at the end of the day. That's a human being, bro. Laughing and wishing death upon somebody, that's fucked up, bro. Nobody deserves that, unless you just scum of the earth. He not the scum of the earth because that nigga believed in something you didn't believe in. If a nigga doesn't believe in what the fuck you believe in, then put your shit off and move the fuck along. Why are you trying to persuade a nigga to believe in what you believe in? Nobody gives a fuck. Fuck you. You're not fucking important. like what, nigga?
Like for the
Roku
Like niggas be trying to put niggas on their own. Look. If you don't believe in God, cool, nigga. I don't care. If a nigga just walk up to you and you feel Christian, right? Hypothetically. Nigga just walk up to you, be on some, I don't believe in God, and here's my 10 reasons why, and you know how niggas be tweaking out and shit. Okay, and then walk the fuck off. Like, who the fuck? Why the fuck? I'm not finna persuade you, nigga. My job is to let you know that the Jesus Christ is real.
It's an achievement.
The Gospels is real. I told you. I want you to believe it too. But I can't force you to believe it. That's on you. And if you don't, then shit, that's you, nigga. I don't give a fuck. Like, if you think niggas can be whatever if there's how many genders there is in the world, then that's you. If you think, you feel me, like, you shouldn't care what the fuck the other person has to think, nigga. Who cares, nigga? Are you that fucking pressed that a nigga want to be a bitch? You that pressed that a nigga want to be a bitch, that he want to cut his dick off and be a bitch? Niggas be that pressed? Who cares, nigga? He's not fucking you. You don't have to live in that nigga's shoes. You don't even have to be around that nigga. You don't even have to look at that
now
nigga.
the other side is pissed at
Niggas
some
be wanna
insane
look at the
person out
shit
there
they-
is probably gonna
Niggas be want to look at.
with someone politically. Now that I've said that, even though I feel bad for his kids and I hope they can get through life well dealing with
Bro,
this,
cause you
I'm not
gotta,
about to sit
that
here and
nigga
act
is a
like I'm acting
father,
anymore.
a husband, my nigga. You niggas on here fucking writing whole paragraphs celebrating a nigga dying. Like, that's fucking crazy. A human being you never met before. All because that nigga talk about abortion and shit. Like, what the, like, cause y'all have different opinions on abortion. Like, okay, like, what the fuck? Yes, that nigga said crazy ass shit, but you nigga, bro, when I see this nigga Charlie say some crazy ass shit on my timeline, I look at it, read it, look at the comments, all the comments hating on this nigga. I have my own opinion. Some of them I be agreeing with him, some of them I don't. End of the day, I just scroll and go about my fucking day, and then fucking forget about it, because at the end of the day, it's not that fucking serious. It's not that serious. Niggas be making their whole lives center around this shit. And that's the whole problem I be having with niggas. Why's your whole life centered around
Like, two
politics
things can be
and,
true at
and
once. It's
hating
true that
and
he didn't
negativity?
deserve to go like that, and gun violence is bad. But also, I'm not gonna mourn someone who sent hate to all types of groups all the time. Charlie Kirk got one of the worst digital footprints on the internet. There's that clip people are posting everywhere when he's talking about the Second Amendment.
I think it's worth it. I think it's worth to have a cost of, unfortunately, some gun deaths every single year, so that we can have the Second Amendment to protect our other God-given rights.
And yeah, that's...
Like I said, I be agreeing with some of it, some of it I don't. I look at this shit, I'll be like, type shit and move the fuck on. I just move the fuck on with my like, it's like, this is how he feel. I guess that's how he
Civil
feel.
Rights
You
Act was a
can't
mistake. Set up
change another nigga opinion. Every nigga is entitled to their own opinion, my nigga.
abortion
just-
is now
he
worse
just
than the
insane. He
Holocaust.
just a little
He was a
troll.
huge rage baiter, and even though I'm
Yeah.
not going to celebrate what happened, I see why some people don't care.
I
This
love-
whole thing has turned into
iconic
a
video.
giant political butt fight. You got all the conservatives blaming liberals and saying it's because of their rhetoric and the way they talk that it happened. And then you got the liberals saying that's hypocritical because they do the exact same thing and would probably laugh at one of their people on their side dying. I hate to have the commentator take, I guess, but yeah, it is truly both sides would act the same in the exact same scenarios if it was a person on their side.
Yeah.
Like, it's just how things work. I do think it's funny though how all the conservatives are saying how could people celebrate, acting like they haven't been making fun of George Floyd for 5 years. George Floyd
Yeah.
jokes were never funny to me when they first happened, and the fact they keep bringing them up nowadays like it's supposed to be some jump scare for black people, I guess. Like, bro, it's been 5 years, almost 6 years. Let it go, man. And now you got them treating him like a warrior, saying he's the MLK and Jesus. It's gotta be some form of blasphemous. How are you a Christian and don't know you can't compare any human to Jesus? If Charlie's their MLK though, then I don't want to know who their Malcolm X is. People may say to me, well, Tommy, he probably wouldn't have given you the same grace if it happened to you. And yeah, I'm sure if it did, he'd say it's tragic and all, but
I think it's worth to have a cost of, unfortunately, some gun deaths.
I don't really like this excuse because I don't live my life according to how someone else may act towards me. Like, do you act in the same way as a person you don't like? All I know though is from this whole thing happening and getting this many people's thoughts on the internet, we were never meant to see everyone in the world's reaction to something for real. Nothing good can come from it, and y'all better strap in this month up until the end of the year because I have a feeling it's not gonna be a smooth ride until the end of it. Anyways, let me know y'all's thoughts on everything going on and how you're praying to survive up until the end of the year. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. As always, I love you guys consensually.
W
And until
fucking
next
video,
time,
Tommy.
I'm out.
I love you, sexy ass nigga.